أو امتناعهم من تزويجهم, or it could be that their guardians are preventing them from getting married, which is the case with many of our sisters in Islam. Wait, let me take that back. Which is the case with many of our brothers and sisters in Islam, who have absolutely lovely parents who do not want to help them get married. Rather, they would like to block any opportunity for marriage and let them suffer for many years on end, getting a better education and earning a lot more money and getting ready psychologically and mentally and physically and financially and educationally and systematically and ridiculously for every obstacle in life before finally they get married. And when by then they've already missed out on life and they have to adjust their lifestyle now to a new partner, and they've set up a certain lifestyle where it becomes very difficult for them to compromise. It becomes very difficult for them to compromise, to let go of their habits or the lifestyle that they've made for themselves. And then those marriages can also end up in divorce. Why? Because you've already lived most of your life on your own, independently, quote unquote, in celibacy, to the point where you're not really fit to have a spouse where you could, take care of and give up on certain things for and sacrifice for, and so on and so forth. And all these are a byproduct of cultural pandemics that we've been suffering from for many years among the Muslims, they've made marriage one of the most impossible or most complicated matters to achieve in life. Like, you can literally become an astronaut before you can get married. It's easier to become an astronaut and fly into space, and mix with stars and planets before you could find a spouse where you could coexist with in one house. It's ajib yani. And you talk to the parents and they have this set of rules, rules and regulations and guidelines that they learned from their fathers and from their forefathers who learned from their forefathers. And it's just basically inherited down generation after generation until people's like, dude, what the heck, man? Like the dowry, for you to afford the dowry, then you have to have this like engagement event celebration, a wedding celebration, all of which cost buckloads of money. The savings that this man has been putting forward for many years is all gonna go down a drain for one night where they technically disobey Allah from the beginning of the night until the end of it. Ya Jama'ah, things that don't enter the brain, no. You know what I may know? Why, ya Jama'at al-Khair, why? This wedding, what people do on the wedding day is the most ludicrous thing in the world. Yo, how much does it cost to get married? How much money, how much budget do you have allocated for the wedding event? Spend 10% of that on the wedding, and the 90% use it as an investment for your house. Go buy nice furniture, something decent, a big house. Prophet ﷺ said, from the means of happiness of a person is baytun wasi'. Have a big house, a big vast house, instead of just living in a tiny apartment. Why waste the money on a wedding night that is gonna go away? Khalas. Even if you record it and if you take millions of pictures, it's never gonna be khalas. You live it only once. Even if you watch the video again, oh, look how cute we were. You still lived it only once. You're not gonna be able to relive the moment. Plus, assuming you're doing a halal marriage, meaning men and women are segregated and there's no, Britney Spears songs being played, because we're gonna allow the drum for the women. A drum is okay, but is that really what's happening in Muslim marriages today? Over my dead body. Over my dead body. What? Wedding, what did I say? Funeral? Marriage? Whatever, you know what I mean. Bismillah. So it's a crazy world we're living in, And so, yeah, of course, hey, people now, versus the Prophet ﷺ saying, young men, whoever can afford it, get married. You know, and Allah Azza wa Jal commanded the people to give those under them in marriage. Because Islam is all about facilitation of marriage. Facilitation of marriage. All these permissions and all this headache. إيش هذا يا شيخ?